All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I'll try my best to make the 10-minute time limit. So, nothing is more valuable to a school than a positive and strong reputation. But show of hands, how many of you agree with this? Obviously, everyone. Okay. So, what creates reputation, or what's the reputation or a brand of a school? Is it the building, the teachers, or the resources, the labs? Clearly, these are all tangibles. Or is it the pedagogy, the curriculum, the classroom learning, or maybe the staff development, which is a lot of intangibles, things that you cannot feel, you cannot touch, sorry, you can feel but you cannot touch. So let me start with a simple framework for K-12 school reputation building or brand building, something very simple. So every company, every school, every institution has a why and how and a what. So the why, which is the mission, or what does the school believe in? What is the purpose of the school? Why does the school exist? Or rather, what is the soul of the school? Why as a school, like why does the school exist? Next is the how, which is more of the processes. What is the teaching methods inside the classroom, the pedagogy, the curriculum, what events you do, the teacher training that you have, the processes and the strategies that you employ. And the third thing is the what, which is the most tangible thing, the building, the labs, the resources, the location of the school, the brochures, the website, the progress report that goes home, maybe an annual concert. So these are all tangibles. This is the what. Now, 3 simple rules for brand building. First rule is that we start from the inside and move outside. Most schools, they do define their why, but it's just a mission statement, a statement written somewhere, and nobody really goes back to it. It's pretty fuzzy. But people buy the why. People are loyal to something because of the why. If I ask you, all of you take fly by an airplane. If I ask you about Indigo Airlines, what does it stand for? Anyone? Timeliness. So probably that is the why that they define, and everything around it, they align everything around it. The way the processes happen inside, you see they come a little early and they collect the food thing and everything so that they are able to clean the plane faster, the turnaround times are lower. So this is how they align. So people get loyal because of the why. How and what are manifestations of why? They are the evidences, or they are the proofs of how the why happens. So the how and what, so in case of Indigo, how is pretty clear. I'm sure all of us have experienced the how. So alignment of why, how, and what is most important. So for example, in the case of a school, say a school's mission statement talks about preparing children for life. So obviously the how and the what, especially the how, needs to focus on skill development, or maybe career counseling, or maybe have the senior teachers take up some career counseling sessions. So that's how alignment happens. That why is that percolates throughout the institution. But the thing is that the why and the how, and especially the how, which is the evidence, is a very intangible thing. So the more intangible something is, the more difficult it is to copy. The what are tangibles, other schools can copy it. But the intangibles, the things that you do, the way you do things, the classroom methods, this is actually what creates the brand or reputation of the school, because they are difficult to copy by another school. Intangibles are the primary differentiators for competitive advantage. Schools, and this is especially more important in case of pedagogy. Schools are all too often seen as generic or having a sameness around teaching and pedagogy, because schools do not use pedagogy as a differentiator. You might be doing it. Today, you're all here. I believe all of you are progressive schools because you're here. You're wanting to learn something new and implement it in your classrooms. You take something back home, you implement these new things in the classroom, you do maybe a STEM lab or maybe something else. But the question is, how do you make it tangible? Because parents never get to see this. This is all happening inside the classroom. Right? So that is the 4th rule of brand building. Tangibilize the intangibles. I myself run a school. It's a family-owned school. It's a 38-year-old school. And it's an old school, mind you. It's a well-reputed school in the city of Lucknow. But we struggled with these things day on and day, every year, because we kept on, we are a progressive school, we keep adding new features, we introduce IB in the primary school. Now, when you are doing these new teaching methods, it's a tough challenge, it's a challenge to get the parental support, because parents never get to see these teaching methods. Parents are seeing what? The report card, maybe a parent-teacher meet, maybe an annual concert, that's all that goes home, right? So we needed to tangibilize. And yes, of course, increase parent engagement, pedagogy branding, and of course, celebrate learning. So with this need, with this problem that we saw, we ended up making a mobile app for ourselves. Why not use technology and leverage it? Do you know, on an average Indian spends 2.5 hours, in urban cities of course, 2.5 hours every day on their smartphone. So in that 2.5 hours, why can't the school engage with his child's education or the school for maybe 10 minutes? Why not? So that was the idea that we started with. And of course, the app did not look like this when we started it, but we ended up having this sort of an Instagram for the classroom or a Facebook for the classroom. Now the beauty of this is that teachers take pictures and videos inside the classroom and they share it, they upload it using their app, but when they upload a photograph, say a photograph has 3 kids, they tag those 3 kids, now that photograph gets pushed to the parents of only those 3 kids. Not to a group, not to a WhatsApp group. I hate WhatsApp groups. How many of you have WhatsApp groups in your schools, for every classroom? Well, luckily, not many. Now, WhatsApp groups are uncontrolled. As a school head, as school leadership, you don't want uncontrolled stuff. Here, you are sending this content, and then WhatsApp groups has transparency in terms of, sorry, not transparency, the mobile numbers are transparent. The teacher mobile number is with everyone, parents have each other's mobile numbers. We don't want that. From the parents' perspective, okay. From the parents' perspective, they are searching for their child's photograph and all the photographs that have been pushed on WhatsApp. Here, only the content which is relevant to the parent gets pushed to him. Only pictures of his child and videos of his child are pushed to him. Of course, it has other stuff, upcoming event alerts, assignments, and of course, a lot of other features. But the main idea is that it's curated content, it's private, it is, parents want to see their kids' pictures and videos, not the whole school, not the whole class. And then parents have the right and the right to share it further as and where they want to, not the school. Just show you a quick video about the app.
Parents never get a peek of the classroom and miss out on all the wow moments of learning. PTMs and report cards aren't enough. On the other hand, teachers find it hard to capture and showcase student learning, with teacher efforts often going unnoticed. How about an easy and super fun solution? Presenting Lernio, a social platform for teachers and parents to share and celebrate student learning. Teachers take pictures and videos inside the classroom, tag students, and upload them, which appear only in the Lernio of the parents of the students tagged, maintaining privacy. Parents then share these pictures and videos in their own social networks through a beautiful timeline view, which also shows student attendance, upcoming school events, school alerts, assignments due, and school news. School admins can manage and monitor Lernio usage by teachers and parents through a user-friendly dashboard. So why wait? Get Lernio for your school.
So as it says, Lernio celebrates and shares student learning. The idea I've already explained to you. You can share and upload photos and videos. It's smartphone-based for the teachers as well as parents. It's cloud-based. It has an engaging, beautiful timeline. Most important, control what gets published. So the content that the teachers upload doesn't directly go to the parents. It goes to the supervisor first, who approves it, who can edit it, who can reject it, and then it goes to the parents. In a WhatsApp group, there's no such control. It respects the privacy of students. It respects the privacy of everyone. It respects the privacy of even teachers. Better support at home. Instead of the parent asking their child, "Aaj kya sikha ya aaj kya hua," they already know what has happened. 1 minute. They already know. Okay, just 1 minute, last 2 slides. So they already know what has happened in the school, and they are able to better support the kids at home. And of course, delighted parents generate word of mouth. And that essentially builds up the reputation of the school. Of course, features coming soon. This is again based on the feedback from parents, from our own school. Lernio respects privacy. This is some parent command. Lernio brings together parents, teachers, and the school in a secure environment without sharing numbers. Now, this is a parent saying that. Parents love Lernio, okay. I can actually see my kids' activities in school. It makes me feel very happy to see her photos, as it gives me a sneak peek of what she is doing in school. Most importantly, Lernio is built by educationists. We are not a tech company. We are a school. We are educationists, we are veteran educationists, and we see these problems on a regular basis, and we keep adding features to this app, to this platform. So I was talking about why every school should have. I'm leaving you with the why of Lernio. Progressive schools are the future of education. They constantly work hard to do the best for our children. They employ the latest teaching methods for development of students, but more often than not, parents don't get to see these methods nor the efforts made. It's important for schools to make its progressiveness tangible, to win the hearts, trust, and support of parents and the community. This should be made easy and simple for progressive schools. That's what we believe in. Thank you.